Those who belittle your essence are unworthy of even your silence or apology. Guard your dignity as treasure, because once lost, it rarely returns intact again. Cast aside the weight of old mistakes. They are lessons, not your identity. Refuse to apologize for existing differently. Conformity kills the beauty of uniqueness. If your worth depends on apology, then you are chained to their judgment. Reject the prison of past regrets. Yesterday cannot own your tomorrow. Protect your essence from erosion. Each unnecessary apology weakens your inner foundation. Remember, your past failures were steps toward wisdom, not proof of worthlessness. Refuse to dim your fire for people who fear authentic light. There is no honor in shrinking so others can feel taller beside you. Those who truly respect you will never ask you to apologize for existing. Shed the skin of yesterday. Growth demands release of everything that no longer serves. Beware of chains disguised as tradition. Not all heritage deserves your obedience. Reject the illusion that silence earns respect. It often invites further disrespect. Your existence is not an apology. It is a declaration of survival. Do not apologize for chapters already closed. Unfinished stories do not deserve reopening. Do not excuse your pain for their comfort. Wounds demand acknowledgement, not dismissal. Release bitterness from your chest. Resentment corrodes the vessel that carries your soul. Refuse to apologize for shedding tears. Water cleanses and rebuilds the human spirit. Guard your heart from manipulators who name your healing as selfishness. Each time you apologize for feeling, you bury authenticity deeper beneath masks. Let go of shame that lingers. Scars are not signs of weakness, but survival. Beware of those who laugh at your healing. They dread their own reflection. Do not justify your anger forever. It is a messenger, not a permanent resident. Protect your peace as sacred territory. Invaders rarely retreat without resistance. Refuse to apologize for walking away. Distance is often medicine disguised as loneliness. Remember that silence can heal, but suppression will always wound. Do not let guilt keep you bleeding. Your healing deserves closure, not apology. Release the need to be understood by those who choose blindness. Do not apologize for choosing therapy, reflection, or solitude over chaos. Refuse to numb your feelings to remain acceptable. Authenticity is worth discomfort. Healing requires rejection of false peace. Confrontation is sometimes the true cure. Those who mock your vulnerability are terrified of revealing their own fragility. Do not delay living authentically. Wasted years become the heaviest form of regret. Each sunrise is a reminder that time respects no apology or hesitation. Guard your present carefully. It is the only place where change can begin. Refuse to spend today chained by explanations for yesterday's identity. Do not waste your energy replaying scenes that cannot be altered anymore. Live boldly now, because the future is built on actions, not apologies. Stop believing tomorrow will wait for you. Hesitation devours opportunity silently. Protect each moment as currency. Regret is always the tax on wasted time. Beware of living only in memory. Nostalgia is a thief dressed in beauty. Refuse to sacrifice today's peace for an imagined approval in tomorrow. Guard your hours from people who see your time as endlessly disposable. Do not apologize for choosing present joy over delayed promises of happiness. Remember that every apology to the wrong audience steals a day from you. Time spent explaining yourself is time stolen from building yourself. Life does not grant refunds. Every moment wasted on unworthy people is gone forever. Refuse to pause your growth while waiting for respect that may never arrive. Do not bow to those who despise you. Their contempt is their own prison. Beware of companions who demand your silence. They fear the power of your voice. Refuse reconciliation with those who harmed you and never acknowledge the pain. Walk away from circles that feed on gossip. Respect is never found there. Protect yourself from relatives who disguise control as love or duty. Do not apologize for demanding fairness in relationships. Dignity is non-negotiable. Guard against friends who celebrate your failures louder than your victories. Reject the pressure to tolerate disrespect. Endurance is not the same as loyalty. Refuse to beg for belonging in spaces that thrive on your humiliation. Do not remain in rooms where your silence is mistaken for agreement. Walk away from people who call your boundaries selfish. They fear losing control. Remember, respect that must be begged is not respect, but manipulation. Refuse to serve relationships where you are always apologizing for existing. Beware of communities that demand conformity. Individuality is often their enemy. Guard your soul from lovers who punish honesty and reward your silence. Do not apologize for cutting ties with betrayal. Loyalty deserves better ground. Release the belief that family is always sacred. Toxicity wears many faces. Discipline is the armor that shields you when respect is denied outside. Do not surrender your standards to please mediocrity. Greatness requires firm boundaries. Guard your thoughts as sacred territory. Intruders will plant seeds of self-doubt. Reject excuses that disguise laziness. Each justification erodes your inner strength. Courage is not absence of fear, but persistence despite trembling hands. Do not apologize for ambition. The world is built by those who dared more. Resist the temptation to procrastinate. Delay is the silent assassin of progress. Guard your discipline fiercely. Without it, freedom dissolves into chaos quickly. Refuse to betray yourself by living smaller than your true potential. Remember that growth requires discomfort. Luxury rarely forges character worth admiring. Do not waste brilliance explaining to minds determined to misunderstand. Mental toughness is not coldness. It is clarity that refuses manipulation. Beware of habits disguised as comfort. They slowly chain you to mediocrity. Break free from the belief that discipline is punishment. It is self-respect in motion. Do not apologize for demanding order in your life. Chaos steals peace endlessly. Guard against the poison of comparison. It corrupts both gratitude and growth. True strength is not noise, but consistency that resists every storm silently. Life does not demand apology for authenticity. It rewards those who remain genuine. Do not confuse reputation with character. The former is opinion. The latter is truth. Remember that silence can be wisdom, but silence against injustice is cowardice. Refuse to beg for spaces at tables that were built to exclude you. Guard your philosophy as compass. Without it, you drift in seas of confusion. Happiness is not absence of pain. It is mastery of response to pain. Do not apologize for being rare. Rarity is the essence of value. Resist the notion that forgiveness is weakness. It is liberation for the forgiver. Every human carries storms inside. Wisdom is knowing which storms to walk away from. Do not measure life by approval, measure it by freedom of conscience. Release the illusion that everyone must like you. Peace comes from alignment, not applause. Beware of living only for legacy. Presence is more sacred than memory. Do not fear endings. They are beginnings disguised in unfamiliar clothing. Guard against the comfort of ignorance. Truth is heavy, but it is freedom. Life honors courage more than conformity. Rebels often carry tomorrow's wisdom. Do not apologize for walking alone. Solitude is the teacher of strength. In the end, the only apology you must never give is for being yourself.